Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Before we kick things off, I want to welcome you to the Winners Only YouTube channel. Today and every day, we go over our Pick 4 Lotto numbers and strategy for winning. Also, anybody who's new to the channel, click the link above where you can see an icon. That is an introduction video to how our system works, our six-digit boxing system. So click the link above, check out that video. Come back if you're new to this channel. We recognize that you might be watching an old video right now. Check the date in the title. If the date in the title is not the current day, watch the video to the end, go back to our playlist, find today's date for today's video, and play that video. Make that money. Kick it. Welcome back to another video for the Winners Only YouTube channel. Please smash the like button and subscribe to this video. Also visit WENNERSONLY.com. That's WENNERS only.com. It's Wenners, not winners. Same meaning, different spelling. On our website, we have a bit of a special happening right now. If you sign up for our newsletter, you can get our service for free. For the first new 100 signups we get or subs, the service will be free. You get that email every day telling what numbers to play. So go to WENNERSONLY.com and sign up for our newsletter. Now make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell your friends and family to join, and don't forget to use the skip timestamps in the description below. Don't waste your time. You can get to the New York Lotto, Florida, and OLG right quick. Check the table of contents in the description. Lastly, we don't use mirror methods. We don't use tic-tac-toe boxes, colors, or whatever is out there. We are a straight math play, as Lotto algorithms or algos are designed by software developers. They don't sit there and write software to pictures or patterns or colors or mirroring methods or -1 or that. We predict like delivering the weather. Stick with us. We have some fun and some success. Make that money. Today is March 27th and the current time is 5:12 a.m. All right. There was a comment made a few weeks ago about asking us about adding Texas to our list of lottos. Just so you know, we're in the process of adding Texas. They have 4 draws, so we're updating our sheets to accommodate that those type of draws. So there's a lot of analytics that we're doing right now to go and give this. So you have to give this about a couple of weeks for us to actually add those numbers and start tracking those numbers for Texas. We're also looking at Louisiana, and because there was a comment also made about Louisiana, and there was a question possibly about Georgia being added. So we're looking at those 2 extra lottos being added to our list. There was another ask about St. Lucia. We'll look at St. Lucia. No promises there. We're trying to keep our lottos maybe 2 at a time, but not add 3 or 4 at once, because that's going to be a little bit tough to track and announce. So keep an eye on the announcements over the next little while. We're going to be adding some new lottos as we expand our reach and bring some more information for you guys. So okay, let's talk about what happened yesterday. We took hard L's across the board yesterday on all lottos. All day we were off just by 1 digit, just those 1 digit for those wins. Ouch. OLG off by that one, those dub on those double the ones. That 0 hurt us. And New York, we had those numbers on lock. We just missed the midday by that 0, and then the evening we blanketed those numbers, and we were just off by that either the 2 or the 4 for our set play. And then for Florida, hot Florida, off by that 6 on the midday, and then the 1 on the evening play. We just got heat rash. So we just blanketed everything yesterday. We were rocking all those numbers, and we were right on top of everything. Our numbers were really close. We just couldn't hit it. So the one thing to think about is, hey, for the month of March, as March continues, it's been really good to us. We made lots of money this month. If you check our We Won playlist, you'll see that for March we have over $10,000 in wins. And if you look at the March playlists, you'll see that we're we're at 7 videos where we didn't win. And then for the rest of the month, we're 27 days in, and we have more than 19 days, more than 20 days, or actually 20 days of wins in this month where we've actually won big money. So check the videos, check our playlist, check the information. It's all there. All the wins are there. All the data is there. We know how to win. All right, so let's get right into our numbers and the play that we had yesterday. So for OLG yesterday on the midday, 4101 played. We had those ones. We didn't have the 4-0 combo in their numbers in their set, so we missed that $800 play on OLG. We're right up on those numbers. On the evening play, we got hurt. The 0843, we didn't have those numbers. We weren't even close on that, but we definitely had the box on those ones. So what we're going to do for today, and our strategy for today for our dubs play for OLG, is we're going to continue to hold. Today is all about holding our numbers because they're going to play, and we're going to go through why. If you look at today, we think that that dubs should stop playing. We should get a full day of sets with OLG at some point because dubs have played 7 draws in a row, which is unusual. Typically we have a bit of a break in between, so that break is definitely coming. But we always show you guys our dubs and what we think we should continue. If you're feeling these dubs, let's keep playing. So we're going to continue with the 1 to 6 dubs for OLG. So you got the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. Remember that extra set on those 6s. Ask your team to bring some extra dollars and peanut butter the 6s, extra 6s set across your team to get that into play. They're 20 row sets, so it's $20 per row on those dubs. If you're really feeling the dubs, double it up to a $40 ticket and go for that $800 win across your team. So we play with Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike in the syndicated play. It's the best way to play for your dubs, to hit blanket those numbers and get that win. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 1 to 6 dubs into play for OLG. For our set play, we've got 2 sets on deck. We think that sets will play strong for OLG today. We got the 5 to 0 set, just like yesterday. We're going to hold on to this 5 to 0 set. We feel it's going to play, and that's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 set. We got 15 rows. If you put $1 per row, if you're playing by yourself for that $15 ticket to hit that $200 win, if you're really feeling this set, double it up to a $30 ticket and chase that big $400 win. That's what we do. We like to play in a syndicated team play. That's where the big money is. And we play with Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, our 5-member team, 3 rows per player for $5 tickets, $5 across each of those 3 rows for $15 tickets. That'll hit you the $1,000 win in your team play. If you double it up to a $30 ticket per player, that's a $2,000 win for one of your players. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's see if we can land for Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. Play along with our syndicated team play and see if we can get those big wins. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's write this 5 to 0 set down for OLG and see if we can get that big win. And the second set for OLG, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 1 to 6 set, following in line with our dubs. It's a 15-row set again. Put $1 per row across those 15 rows for a $15 ticket if you're playing by yourself. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, like how we play with 5 players. We play with Dorth, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. 3 rows per player, $5 per row for a $15 ticket for each of those players. We're chasing that $1,000 win. Do the same, play along with our syndicated team players and chase that big win. We typically double up those dollars to a $30 ticket to chase that $2,000 win. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get the 1 to 6 set into play for OLG. New York. We blanketed those numbers for New York yesterday. We really thought we landed these numbers yesterday. I could have sworn when I was looking at the numbers in the sheet, I was like, we hit New York, but we didn't. We were off by 1 digit on both draws. On the midday, 5803 played. That's 0. We missed by 1 digit. The 0 didn't play. We didn't get that number. And then on the evening play, 6824. Pick one of the 2 or the 4. We missed by 1 of those digits in our number sets for both sets. So we're gonna hold the line on our dubs play. Dubs should play for New York. We haven't had dubs play for how many draws now? Was it 2 days of full sets for New York? Dubs should play today. So we're gonna hold on to our 1s, 2s, 4s, 6s, and 7s and 9 set. We got that extra 9 set to come into play. Don't forget that 9 set. It is that extra set that we need to come to peanut butter across our team to make sure it gets played. It's a 21 row set that you need to peanut butter across your team and spread it out so that we get that 9 set into play. This is a split set with lows, mids, highs. So pay real good attention to these numbers because they're not the traditional 0 to 5 set or 1 to 6 set or etc. So it's definitely a split set. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button, play along with our players, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike. Syndicated play for doubles is the best way to play to win those big dollars. Double up the dollars on those $20 tickets to a $40 ticket to chase that $800 win. That's how we go for those big dollars. All right, as always, we always bring in 2 extra sets or 2 sets to play for each of our draws. And we're going to talk about 2 sets for New York. We got the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 set. So the 4 to 9 set that we were looking to play for New York. We got the 15 row set. Put $1 per row on those 15 rows if you're playing by yourself for a $15 ticket. If you're feeling these numbers, double it up and put it to a $30 ticket to chase that $400 win. We like to play in a syndicated team play with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, our 5-member team with 3 rows per player for $5 per row for the $15 tickets per player to chase that $1,000 win. And then we always double that up to go for that $2,000 win for one of our players. And we double up our dollars. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's chase the big dollars for New York and get New York back into the winner's circle. We got one last set for New York. And that set is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 set. We're holding on to our sets because it didn't play yesterday. So we got this set on deck. And we got a 15 row set, $1 per row for that $15 ticket like we always do. If you're playing by yourself, let's chase these dollars and see if we can get that $200 win on the $15 ticket. If you're really feeling these numbers, double it up to a $30 ticket and let's chase that big dollar $400 win on your own. If you're playing in a syndicated team play like how we play with 5 players, 3 rows per player, $5 per row, $15 tickets for across Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, chasing that $1,000 win for one of our players, and then we always double it up into the $30 ticket to chase that $2,000 win. Why not go for that big dough on New York? So we got our 2 sets in for New York. Let's bring New York into the winner's circle. All right, last but not least, Florida. Hot Florida, heat rash Florida. We had Florida on lock. We had on the midday 59-62 that played off by that 6 digit. We were all over again. We were all over our numbers yesterday on Florida. And then the nighttime play, the evening play, we had 39-16 play. We missed by that 1 digit again on the evening. We thought we had that number on lock. And so we got all kinds of heat rash all over our body. So if you look at our doubles play, like I said, for Florida, we had sets play all day yesterday and the day before. We are expecting dubs to start to play at least by today or at some point because this is highly unusual that they just keep playing without dubs playing. So we're going to hold on to our split set for Florida. We got the 0s, 1s, 2s, 5s, 7s, and 9s. Pay attention to that. We got that extra set on those 9s. It's a split set. Peanut butter those 9s across your team. Bring them into play. Don't forget that extra set because sometimes that plays, and we've had draws where they played back to back. So don't forget that extra set on Florida. Peanut butter across your team. Get it into play. We play our dubs with Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, our 5-member team. It's the best way to play for those dubs and blanket those numbers and get them into play. So you should do the same. Get a team together. Go after those dubs. All right. So we always put on 2. Hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get these dubs done for Florida. They should play today. As always, we have 2 sets on deck that we always play. Make sure we have our bases covered on our sets play. We don't think that sets will play again today, but you never know. So if you're feeling sets will play those sets. 0 to 5 set on deck. 15 rows, $1 per row. If you're playing by yourself, it's a $15 ticket. If you're feeling the 0 to 5 set for Florida, double those dollars up, get it to a $30 ticket and chase that $400 win. If you're not playing by yourself, you're playing a syndicated team play or office play with 5 players. We always go for that. We have our 5 players, Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike with the 3 rows per member and per player. For $15 tickets per player and chase that $1,000 win. If you're feeling these numbers like how we always feel with our set play, we double it up and chase that $2,000 win and get that big money. You should do the same. All right, let's hit our last set for the day for Florida. We got the 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9 set. Again, it's a 15-row set, $1 per row on those 15 rows. If you're playing by yourself for a $15 ticket, if you're really feeling these numbers, double them up and go for that $400 win to a $30 ticket and get that win, that big win for yourself. If you're playing in a syndicated team play, we play with a minimum of 5 players. Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, 3 rows per player, $5 per row for that $15 ticket and chasing that $1,000 win. If you do like we do, we double up those numbers and we get it to a $30 ticket per player, and we try to hit that $2,000 win for one of our players. You should do the same. So hit that space bar, hit that pause button. Let's get this 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9 set into play for Florida. Playing a syndicated team play, it's the best way to play. Now I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to talk about how we pick our numbers and how we play in a syndicated team play or office play. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, how on earth do these guys pick their numbers? So like a lot of people, we have this extensive spreadsheet where we actually track our sets and the numbers and the combination of numbers. So this is a pure math game that we play. We look at, hey, when the numbers play at night and when they play during the day. And then we try to figure out the sets that play most frequently. So as you can see here, we look at the numbers that play most frequently, and then we go and we map them against the years that they play. And then you can even take this and map it against the months that they play. So what we do is we take these numbers and then we look and we start to map the play against each day. So when certain sets play in the AM or the midday draw, and then at the evening draw, we map out what numbers play, and we do that over a 3 to 4 year period. So you'll look here and you'll see in 2014 how we mapped out all the numbers at play across each month, and then each day for certain sets, we also map out by day which days they actually play every day of the week. So Monday to Sunday. And so yeah, we plot it, we watch it, we try to figure out, hey, when we think they're going to play again. And for every day and every month, we keep an eye on it. And then what we do is then when we figure out, hey, this is the box that we're trying to play, we announce it to our players, and then we all get our sets of numbers, and then we go to the store and we play. And that's as easy as it works. It's a little more complicated than it sounds, but that's how we actually play. Now, we don't have a proprietary system just yet. We're going to figure that out in the future. But for our play for YouTube and for our website, this is how we post our numbers and how we send them out to our team. So how we play is we bet with teams, and in our team we have 5 different people that play with us. So Dorothy, Reza, Barbara, Jolly, and Mike, and we give them a set of 3 numbers that they'll play for the next few days since we changed our box this week, and they'll bet anywhere from $5 to $15 depending on what they're comfortable with. So we do all bet together. Some of the people do change the box and give us reasons why, and these are the folks that we play with. So we play in a syndicate. It does make playing more fun. So if you have 5 people or even 3 people, or maybe it's just yourself, get some folks to play with you and bet along and watch the numbers together. It definitely makes it a great time. That concludes our video for today. So please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll be producing 2 to 3 videos a week, which will be short videos telling you what numbers we're playing and when. We will only be doing this on YouTube. Also on our website. Visit our website and subscribe to our service. Please, please, please support this channel by signing up on our website for a small monthly fee at WENNERSONLY.com. Lastly, you can follow us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Check out the links below for other published videos and stay on top of our winners and our winning numbers. And that's it for today. See you.